Welcome to 3T Network. We are in the early stages of a global transition from fiat currency, or paper money as it's commonly referred to digital money. We're very early at this transition, but the world has already become fascinated with what's taking place so far. Now, this process didn't start just recently. It's actually been in the works for a number of years, and what we're going to talk about is 4 unique profit centers, methods for you to capitalize on this transition if this is something that you desire. First of all, let's do a really brief history lesson as to what one Bitcoin could historically buy you over the past several years. In 2011, one Bitcoin was enough to buy you a pack of gum. 2013, price increased enough to buy you a bag of groceries. 2015, you could get some electronics like a new tablet. 2018, you could easily purchase a new sports motorcycle. And moving forward in the future, of course, we don't know what's in store for Bitcoin over the next few years, but consistently, respected analysts all around the world believe that the future is extremely bright for this digital currency. So let's dive into what 3T Networks is and what these unique profit centers are, most specifically, how they could affect you and your quality of life. The first thing that 3T Networks focuses on is increasing your general knowledge and understanding of Bitcoin and digital currencies, understanding the best way to open your own wallet, which wallets might be most appropriate for you in the area of the world that you live in, how to open an exchange, what's the difference between an exchange and a wallet, how to use one safely and securely so that you can set yourself up for a very bright future in cryptocurrencies. The second profit center is trading. Now, this is probably one that's really captured the imagination of most people that are getting involved in 3T Networks. This is one of the most effective ways to multiply the Bitcoin that you hold or start to acquire. Now, the process itself is very simple. You're going to download an app on your smartphone, and when a signal is generated, you'll simply get a prompt on your phone. It will instruct you to log into your own back office and to review a chart. And on that chart, it's simply going to tell you whether our analysts are predicting Bitcoin is going to be moving up or whether Bitcoin is going to be moving down. You can see, for example, in the green arrow that's at the front of the slide on the computer screen, this is indicating a strong upwards trend for BTC. Now, you'll be holding Bitcoin during this process. When you receive a red arrow, our analysts are predicting a downward trend for BTC. And all that you'll do is, with the instruction you received in Profit Center number 1, you'll go into your own exchange and you'll convert that BTC to some other asset that you can hold that value in. That may be another token, or it could be some form of fiat currency depending on where you live. Of course, when you receive another signal saying that an upward trend is predicted, you'll simply move all of those holdings inside your exchange. This is a very simple process back into BTC. And the same thing applies as you follow the signals. Now, if you'd been involved with 3T Networks from January 1st, over the next couple of months, you would have seen your BTC holdings increase by 62%. These transactions literally take minutes to execute. They're extremely simple. And most importantly, your digital assets are staying in your complete control, totally safe inside your own exchange. While we've been discussing BTC specifically, you'll also have access to trading signals for Litecoin and for Ethereum. In addition to that, you'll also have the top Forex currencies, and in fact, you'll even have commodities such as gold and silver. Our third profit center is mining. With 3T Networks, you'll actually have your own unique mining contract, and this contract will mine BTC for you for 1,000 days. This is probably the easiest way that you'll find an increase in your Bitcoin holdings because this is completely automated. There's no additional equipment required, and you'll see your Bitcoin values increasing daily. And with your contract, you'll also receive a mining guide so that you can completely understand the ins and outs of how the mining process works. Now, our fourth profit center, and another one that's really captured the imagination of our membership, is our ICO Purchasing. Just like our trading, with a unique team of specialized analysts creating fantastic results for our members, we also have an analytical team working on our ICO reports. And when you become a member of 3T Networks, those reports will be received by you inside your own back office in 4 different categories. The first is a red, meaning steer clear of that ICO. The second is yellow, meaning buyer beware. The third is green. Now, green ICO reports are typically predicting between a 60 and an 80% chance of you profiting. And then green plus reports are predicting between an 80 and 100% chance of you profiting with that particular ICO. This slide is going to show you the first 7 Green Plus ICO selections by 3T Networks. Now, if you had invested just $300 in each of these first 7 Green Plus ICO picks for a total capital outlay of $2,100, by January 2nd, 5 weeks later, your $2,100 would have a worth of $48,419. Now, if you did not sell all of those holdings, of course, we've had a downturn in the market over the past 30 to 45 days, your holdings would still be worth today in excess of $20,000. The last thing to share with you is something called DFY. It's part of the ICO offering, and of course, DFY is an acronym for Done For You. The advantage in Done For You is it gives you access in some cases to ICOs that would normally have what we call barriers to entry. In other words, sometimes top ICOs have a minimum purchase required. And this squeezes out, unfortunately, a lot of small investors that really want to participate in these great offerings, but don't have the ability to do so. So this is almost like a group buy. And it's a fantastic way just to kind of get your feet wet into this high caliber ICO market. So these are being selected by our analytical team, and they're specifically selecting the ones with the highest growth potential. And as you can see from the previous slide, they're doing a wonderful job of selecting them. You can pick as much or as little as you want, starting with a minimum of $100, and that's done inside a shopping cart in your own back office. The tokens are bought on your behalf. When they're made available, they'll simply be sent to you to hold for yourself. So there you have it. That's our 4 profit centers with 3T Networks. Thank you very much for your time and attention. We look forward to you joining the 3TN family.